Yes, his final third productivity has been more than lackluster. Yes, he's extremely inconsistent. But as we're seeing in these highlights, as we saw in that Leverkusen and those Leverkusen days, when we're talking about the best moments of Kai Havertz, one thing you cannot deny me is how technically gifted this man is. Mr. Kai Havertz, we've had our fair share of mocking and making fun of Kai Havertz on this channel and on the PC Footy podcast with Mars, Yusuf, Louis, Shows and the Gang, VD. But one thing I have to give Arsenal credit for is for being able to add depth, to add quality into this team, especially if you watch the Declan Rice video. It's being able to come off a season that they just had, in my opinion, a very successful season for a team like Arsenal, who had hopes to be top 4 but managed to compete for the league, who managed to go on a title charge, to go on to the transfer window and be able to add this quality to the team. I think is a massive W from Arteta and Edu. But, enough of me talking. Without wasting any more time, guys, let's get straight into it. As per usual, I'll leave Ultra's FCTV channel in the description if you're not going to show him some love afterwards. He's making some great content at the minute. And Kai Havertz highlights for this season. Let's look at what he's working with and, we'll discuss what things he'll be able to add to this Arsenal team. And, straight away, Arsenal be going on to compete. Arsenal going on to compete at a higher level next season. Having more expectation from them. Good ping there. Good ping there. That's quality. That's quality. That's quality. Great touch there. But as I was saying, having that added quality in your team is very important. And leaving Arsenal for a second and just talking about Kai Havertz. Yes, his final third productivity has been more than lackluster. Yes, he's extremely inconsistent. But as we're seeing in these highlights, as we saw in that Leverkusen and those Leverkusen days, when we're talking about the best moments of Kai Havertz, one thing you cannot deny me is how technically gifted this man is. As we're seeing just in this touch right here. Kai Havertz is an extremely technically gifted player. I think he's also been done wrong at Chelsea because he's been asked to play a striker, a position that I think he's not very comfortable with, a position that I think he's not the best at. But I don't think he's going to be asked to play that position at Arsenal. I think at Arsenal he's going to be asked to play in a more in a position that kind of favors him a bit more, playing more through the middle. And I think that Havertz has shown before that he can excel in that position, and then he's also going to be playing alongside players who have been excelling for the past year. He's going to be playing again alongside the likes of Martin Odegaard, alongside Declan Rice if things go through, playing alongside Saka. It's like there's so much quality already on the team and players that I'm here talking, but look at this finish. Oh, as I was saying, this man is technically gifted. That's in the pocket. Wow, that is top bins. I'm just rambling on a bit here for a second, but my point is, Havertz is a very technically. Let me just summarize my points quickly. Havertz is a technically gifted player. He's been technically gifted ever since he was a Leverkusen. That's why he got the eyes of so many clubs in Europe. Let's not forget that before he went to Chelsea, there were a lot of clubs in Europe in for Kai Havertz. Second point is he's going into an Arsenal team who need him, who need the depth. So that's a W from Arsenal. And number 3, he will be playing with players that are kind of around his how can I say, kind of similar spaces in their career. Young players who are very good technically and who have a manager that has an idea, that has a vision for them. So I think Havertz is going to excel at Arsenal. He's definitely going to do a lot better than he has at Chelsea. And also, he's not going to be asked to play as a striker and kind of just be left to fend for himself. Havertz does have a go on him at times. He has the ability to play in the air. He can get a goal or two, but asking him to play that position week in and week out, and being that target man definitely has not worked at Chelsea, and he struggled with that. And I think things are going to be much better at Arsenal. Good finish there. Good ping. Takes it in. This guy's so good on a 1-on-1. Versus play. Good lad. Good ball there. Good ball to Ziyech. Oh yeah, this pass from Mount and the finish from Havertz. He's definitely in a much better situation. Again, I don't hate on any football player. I'm either criticize them fairly, I praise them fairly, or I just have my opinions about them. And my opinions about Havertz haven't been the nicest, but that's because his football has been lackluster for the past 18 months. And then hopefully now, again, I wish him nothing but the best. Hopefully now he can finally take his career forward and take those steps that I think most of us thought he was able to achieving back when he was at Bayern. Great ping to Felix. Again, a lot of things can be said about this man, but his technical ability is one thing that I'm not willing to discuss. Good passer, great dribbler, very creative. And Arsenal as well, praise to them because they got the signing done early. Similar to what I said about Mason Mount and Man United, when you get signings done in early, it just means like they can come into the pre-season and get used to their surroundings, get used to their teammates. But we'll talk about these signings a bit more as the weeks progress. Thank you very much for watching this video until the end. You're much appreciated. If you enjoy this type of content, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, share. You're much appreciated, and I'll see you guys soon.